Hey everybody, it's Cheryl. Welcome back. I have a couple finished projects. I hope I'm out of the way of the ceiling fan. I know the last video, or one of the videos I posted, and someone did say it made them dizzy, so I'm so sorry. So I tried a different angle. I'm just not quite ready to video upstairs in my room yet. And this is an electric and a gas pipe. 2 years ago, we had a new furnace put in upstairs, and the idiot that did it, I asked him to run the pipes outside the house in a conduit. No. He ran them inside, up the walls. Now, the holes that they go through are where the pipes for the old radiator system went. So he took the pipes out, ran these wires and conduit through. And he screwed up putting stuff in, and I had to pay somebody to come fix it. So anyway, that's not the topic. I was just telling you why I have weird stuff running up my wall. I'm hoping to box it in and make it look pretty soon. But so anyway, you guys know that I have been working on the LetoDoll, and I've updated you a couple times, and I have finished her. Couple of things I changed and did a little different, but let me show her to you. There's her face and her little overdress, and there's her shoes. I did put little buttons, flower buttons, on the sides of her shoes. Now I did put one of the flexible curler rods in the neck, and it moved out of place. And so I did stick in a long straw, kind of the hard plastic straw. So this is not going to be meant for someone really little that might break it and then have an issue. But you can kind of see, and so the head's much better. One of the things, I wish the hair wasn't either quite so curly, or that I would have made the hair longer, because it just seems like it's real short. So that's one thing that I wished I would have done different, but sometimes you don't know until you get it all done. Now the hat is supposed to be flatter. Let me show you the hat has 3 flowers, and it's kind of high, so I did stuff it, and I did sew it to the head so that it doesn't come off. These dolls have the potential that you can change the clothing, but I just didn't do that. The other thing, this top dress, I don't think is long enough. It's more like an apron to me, but you know, we'll sit her on the shelf and see what happens. You know, other than that, I mean, she's very cute. I stitched on some eyelashes and her eyebrows and just a little mouth. Sometimes if I try and do too big of a mouth, it just looks weird. So I've learned the smaller the mouth, in a neutral color, it tends to do a little bit better. So there she is. She's done. We'll see what happens. So the other project I did, now I've been telling you about a tractor. Well, the original tractor has been placed in whip oblivion because I'm not going to go there, at least not anytime soon. I did get it out, and I started looking. I was going through, okay, what pieces do I have done? What do I not have done? and it started saying, well, you need 4 of these and 3 of these, and well, I've got 2 of this, and I got more of these and less of those, and it started getting really weird and funky, and so I put it back in the bag, and it is upstairs, and that is where it will stay for the foreseeable future. It might even get frogged or just pitched and put the yarn back on the shelf. So I did do a tractor though. I went back and I found a tractor pattern, much easier. I think this one's going to be very little kid friendly. There's absolutely nothing in it that can, you know, there's no safety eyes. This is all stitched. So here is my green tractor. Now they did where the headlights are for the tractor. They actually had black also, so it made it look like eyeballs, but I didn't want it to look like eyeballs. So I just did the white so that it would look like headlights. And it does have grill markings. And this is the side where the stack is. Okay, and there's its back. And so it really was not hard. This is one piece that sits up and down like this for the cab. This is one piece. And then the wheels are 2 pieces. If you've ever done donuts or wheels like this, you do them and then I just sewed the hubs on them. And then the windows and stuff, very, very easy. I think if I'd work at it a little harder, I could finish it in maybe an evening and a half of crochet. So, but I think it's very cute. I'm gonna, when I take it to my vendor show, I'm going to put it with all my farm animals and, you know, see what people say. So these are the 2 finished objects that have been hanging around my house. And I keep saying, I'm going to finish them. I'm going to finish them. Well, one got finished, one got started over. So, you know, we'll move on to something else. I'm going to start working on, some items for I've got a couple of markets closer to Christmas. So I'm going to do a few Christmas things. I printed out a pattern for just some pretty glittery, like evergreen trees. And I'm going to make them in green and gray and white. But they all have the glitter yarn. And when I get working on those, I'll show them to you. I also do a Grinch that's about this big. And that pattern comes from, I think it's called the Little Christmas Tree Farm. If you go there, you can get a free tutorial or you can purchase the pattern on Etsy. So either way, you can get the pattern. So I'm going to get started on some of those. I also printed a pattern for like gift card and goodie bag. They're about this big. They'll be good for like teachers' gifts, kids' gifts, you know, if you want to dress up a gift card type of thing. So I'm going to do a few of those. I probably won't do a whole lot more, although I'm thinking I need to do some snowmen. I also have, I got my 2 kits at Ollie's, but I have the patterns and the kit for Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which has all the traditional characters. So I may do a few of those and see what happens. If any of you have those kits, they were on sale either earlier in the spring or last fall, and I purchased them for, I don't know, they were less than $5. And so they're really good, although they suggest using a 3-weight or a DK sport weight, where I will go ahead and use worsted. So mine will end up being a little bit bigger than what the pattern says, which is usually no big deal. So be looking for a little bit of that to come along. I noticed as I was taking my inventory for my show, like I have one unicorn. It's like I never go to a show with less than 3 or 4. So I know that there are some things I'm going to have to restock and redo. And I haven't, my next market's 2 weeks down the road. So you'll be seeing me doing some serious crocheting in the next couple of weeks. So I'm not sure when you'll see this video. So the timing may be way off, but just know that you'll be seeing some stuff, and it'll be great to change some season things. And I hope you have a great well, I'm filming this on Saturday morning. I hope you have a great weekend. It's a bit cool here, but we're going to make the best of it. And keep crocheting. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Keep coming back. Watch some extra videos. And it makes my formulas in YouTube look really good. So have a great weekend. Crochet away, everybody.